everybody, welcome back. Right, today I'm going to cook a beautiful Bakewell Tart, yeah? It's lovely, it's moist, it really is gorgeous. With a nice cup of tea on a winter's afternoon, it is perfect. Alright, let me show you the ingredients. Right, here we go, here's the ingredients. We've got some plain flour, some jam, some icing sugar, hang on, no, that's the icing sugar, that's the caster sugar, some water, some ground almonds, an egg, almond essence, some butter or gold, whatever you want to use, and a few almonds, just for dressing at the end. And that is it. Let's bake this. Right, okay, first step. First step is you've got to make the old pastry, right? So get the flour, stick that in the pot, in the mixing bowl. Butter goes in the mixing bowl as well. You just mix these in so it takes a nice little breadcrumbs, yeah? The old thing saying used to be that you always just use your fingers, but I'll just get in there and just do it, I think. So keep on mixing this until it becomes a nice, like a breadcrumby. Right, here we go, that's beautiful there, that's gone down nicely. Just so there's no really big lumps of butter, that's all it is. Perfect. There now. What we're going to do now, just bring this together to make a dough. So put a little bit of water, not too much first of all, just to kind of mix it together. Lovely. That's what you do, just add a little bit of water at a time. Doesn't really say how much water, just how much it takes. Put it together to make a dough, alright? Right, that's it, that's lovely. Just like that, just so it comes to a nice lump of dough, yeah? That's perfect. That's what you've got to do now. Put some breadcrumbs on the work surface. Breadcrumbs? What's that breadcrumbs for? Put some flour on the work surface and we're going to roll this out and put it into the dish. Okay? Right, here we go. Let's got to do the old pastry here, which is nice. Bit of flour on your worktop. You're just gonna roll it out, yeah? So a bit of flour on your rolling pin, that's it, on the rolling pin, and just go, and we're gonna go into a nice little bowl to put it in the oven, and we're gonna do a bit of blind baking. Alright, so you just push this out and make it nice and big. Bit of Greek stuff in it, I don't know what that is, chuck that away. Right, that's lovely. It's about as big as my tray, I keep calling it a tray, my little pie dish. Thank you, Harry. My little pie dish. That's what I've done. I've buttered it, yeah, and put some flour on it and knock that excess flour on, so it's just covered it nicely, okay? So this has just got to go in there. So, one side. Just get your bowl. If everybody else has seen this before, I'm really, really good with pastry, so you put it on there like that. Alright, perfect. Get this behind it. Lay it on top like that, and just lay it in. Look at that, that's beautiful. Beautiful that, you just move it into it, putting it into the bowl. Just some parchment paper, that goes into the pastry, like so. And that's, I've got some old, people use whatever they use, loads of things. I've got some rice I put in. We're just gonna put this in the oven, so this just marks it out. Makes it nice and thin. Push that into the pastry, put that in the oven, and just do a bit of blind baking, okay? All right, there you go. I said 10 minutes in the old oven. Just take the rice off. Beautiful. And that goes back in the oven again now for about another 5 minutes. Okay? Put that back in the oven. All right, there we go. So that's had about a quarter of an hour now. Yeah, it's just drying out nicely, the pastry. Really good. Just put this to one side. Try it a bit more, okay? Well, let's put it together. What we're gonna do now is just gonna make the filling, okay? Right, so make the filling. Just get the rest of the butter, just melt it down. So it's like that. Okay, on top of that goes the sugar. Right, and by the way, that's caster sugar I've put in there. Beautiful. And that goes in there. On top of that goes the almonds, the ground almonds. All gets nicely mixed in. Lovely. And on top of that, last but not least, goes the egg. Just scramble, just mix that egg in like that. This makes a lovely little paste. Right, before I move away from the pot, you've got the essence. Just 3 little drops of essence go there, the almond essence. There you go, put that in, 1, 2, 3, beautiful. Right, now we can put this aside and wait for that thing to cool down. I'm getting old. Lovely, right, that's cooled down a lovely little bit there. It's still a bit quite warm. It's fun. So get some jam. I've got strawberry jam I'm using. In the old middle there. Pop it in, get it in here. Perfect. Because it's a bit warm, this pastry, it should spread quite nicely, he says, hopefully. If you have difficulty putting the jam out, like I am now, heat the jam up a little bit. Lovely. Perfect. Look at that. Oh, I'm right in the middle there. I like that. That's kind of cool. Right, you get the filling. Just pour it down, pour it around it. Beautifully done. Smells absolutely delicious already. It's not even cooked. You know what I mean? How good is this going to be? Right, that's what you do now is, that's what I've done. I've got some almonds. I've soaked them and cut the skins off, and I've just halved them. I'm just going to put a few of these round. You can put them around all nice and smooth and whatever, you know what I mean? But I'm not that sort of person, so they're going to go in there willy-nilly. Right, once I've done this, I'll stick it in the oven. Right, as I say, just like that, okay? So this goes in the oven now for about 35 minutes, 180°, yeah? If you see the nuts start, you see the nuts, always big laugh. If you see the nuts going a bit brown or a bit burnt, put a bit of silver foil over the top, yeah? And carry on cooking them like that. Let's push it in the oven. Right, there we go. Beautiful. That cooked for about, it was a bit longer this one, it cooked for about 40 minutes all told, I put that in there for. That's lovely. It's got to go to the side now, let it cool right down, let it cool down. Give it a good cooling down, don't try to eat it before then, and trim it up afterwards, yeah? Let it cool down first, then we come back, put some icing sugar on it and that, you make it look lovely, and eat the butter. Right, here we go, that's cooled down lovely there, it's really nice. Look at lovely cake, that one. That's what I've done now is I've just got a bit of this, the old icing sugar, put some water with it, and just made up a little syrup like that, yeah? That's what I'm going to do, just go on this, and just pour it on top, make it a little ziggy-zaggy on top, make it look pretty. Or not pretty, whatever the case may be. Right, there we go, that was gorgeous, wasn't it? Now to the tasting. Oh, it smells delicious. Really, really delicious. Oh, it is beautiful. Oh, perfect. What a lovely, lovely dinner. Dinner? Afters, this is. That is perfect. Please, please, please try this one, yeah? I'll see you all later. Bye!